Welcome to Lavender Letter, where pop culture meets purpose. I'm your host, Melanie Diamond, and it's good to have you listening. Hey, friend. I feel like we're one episode in now, so I can call you friend, right? I had a completely different episode. I had a different script written out. Not that it wasn't going to be good, it just doesn't reflect where I am at the moment. This past week or so has been a lot. So starting off, I moved out of my apartment last weekend, and it felt bittersweet because for all intents and purposes, I was supposed to be moving to Washington, D.C. to start a job as an English teacher. I was excited about the school. I was excited about a fresh start. I had friends I wanted to connect again with in DC. I just thought it was going to be great. And I thought that God was finally blessing me with something that I had wanted for a while, which was to move to a new city and start over. I have known for a while that I wanted something new, and I had prayed for it, I had fasted for it, and I thought that this was a yes. So the rug was pulled from under me in July when I was told that because some of my paperwork hadn't been received in time, that my position was filled. In the moment, I thought I was okay. I talked with my friends and family, and we all agreed that God had better for me. And I set about applying to jobs, brushing up on my resume and my cover letter. And as time has gone on, the closer that I got to my move out date, the more anxious I felt because I truly do not know what's next. I put all of my eggs in this basket. I cashed all of my chips in. This was my big plan. And so what I've been grappling with is the idea that even when you plan for the best case scenario, even when you put together what you feel is a foolproof plan that is yours, your plan, even when you believe God is saying yes to something, he can still say no. I also have been grappling with the fact that I was angry. I grew up in the church. I wasn't taught about how to deal with being upset with God's no. I was taught that I wasn't really allowed to be anything other than grateful when God said no. And while I was grateful, I was still upset because I did want this. So much so that it was hard to be honest with my friends and family about my true feelings. I pressured myself to say I'm fine. I pressured myself to try and come up with a plan B, C, D. I pressured myself to scramble to do something else when God was really calling me to just stay still and listen for his voice. But not being honest, not only it doesn't allow God to truly heal me, it doesn't allow him to send people to minister to me as well. It was when a friend called and I was finally able to say, hey, I'm still mad. And yeah, that, she was finally able to minister to the part of me that was still mad. She was finally able to say, I've been there too. I've still kind of felt a way about God telling me no about something. And so people can't fix what isn't being revealed. People can't minister to you if they don't know what's going on with you. But then also God cannot send people to minister to you. God can't heal the parts of you that are still mad if you don't admit I'm mad, even if you're mad with him. And so right now, I guess I'm in the process of healing from disappointment and waiting for God to reveal what I'm doing next. Whew, this feels like such a heavy episode. Let's shift gears, shall we? So my obsessions at the moment are peach rings, Juvia's Place blushes, and Trader Joe's spinach dip. If you know, you know. We are entering the fall, which for a lot of people means it's back to school. For others, it means conference season. Now, whether that is academic, religious, or business, these are typically events where people go to network, get inspired, meet leaders, and grow. I started attending conferences in college, and it is the number one suggestion that I make to people who are trying to expand their knowledge about something. Plus, there is the opportunity to travel and explore a new city and to meet new people that are about the same goals that you are. Some upcoming conferences that I want to plug are Afrotech, which is returning to Houston, CultureCon, and the Texas Tribune Festival in Austin, which focuses on policy and social innovation. So, if you are new to the conference space, I have 3 tips. Number 1, try to get sponsored and discounted tickets. If you are a student, conferences sometimes want you there for free. Others will give you discounted tickets. Companies can also sponsor for you to attend as well. 2, come in with a game plan. The cool thing is there is usually some type of schedule or map posted a few weeks before. I have always liked to have an idea of what breakout sessions I was going to attend and which tables I was going to stop by, just so with all of the hoopla and all of the excitement, I did not get like overstimulated and overwhelmed, and I just had an idea of what I was doing there. And then 3, this is for my fellow introverts. Make it a point to talk to and exchange information with at least 2 new people at the conference. It will push you out of your comfort zone, and it gets easier the more often you do it. You may make a new friend. You may make a new colleague. We have reached the end of the show. Thank you for listening to this episode of Lavender Letter with Melanie Diamond. If you enjoyed this episode and you'd like to help support the podcast, please subscribe and leave a rating or review. To stay up to date with Lavender Letter and get all the behind the scenes content, you can follow me on Instagram and TikTok at Melanie Shalise. Until next time.